All right, hello everybody and welcome. Here we are in Dearborn Heights, Michigan, at a restaurant/bar called 342. Now, looking around and looking at the restaurant itself, this is probably the last place you'd suspect to find good food in this area. But looks can be deceiving. I mean, it looks plain, it looks like a hole in the wall, but this has some of the best sliders besides Green Dot Stables, which is a place we'll be hitting up later in the area. So we're going to go inside, we're going to try some of their sliders, and we're going to see what's what with this very unassuming bar and grill that we got. Let's go. So here we are inside 342 Bar and Grill, and we got a number of very nice items here. Now, we went for sort of a range of their offerings here to sort of give you a look at everything they got. So I have here what's called the West Point sandwich. That's a brisket sandwich with some sauteed onions on Texas toast, so it's looking really good. And then I went for a mixture with their famous sliders here. I got the Zip Burger, rather, which is a beef patty, of course, with mushroom, Swiss cheese, and then their famous Zip sauce. And then I also got the Pelham, it's called, which has Dearborn smoked ham, so they are using some locally sourced ingredients here, such as the Dearborn ham and all that. And then Derek, our illustrious director, he got the original, the classic one right there, as well as the Ford. So, this is Dearborn. Everything is named after Ford, so, you had to have something on there. And then, of course, our producer, our wonderful producer, got some boneless wings for us to try as well. So I really can't wait to dig into all this. But I'd really like to drive home the point that they have such a variety of options with the food here. I mean, you got everything from a chicken sandwich to a ham sandwich to, just your standard old burger. I mean, and it's, well, brisket and southern food and all that. I mean, it's really just a offering of the country in one menu right there. And that's really what Detroit has become recently, is you take food from across the country and it's all been put into one place to create something better and something new. So I'm really excited, with the direction that the city's taking in that regard. It's not East Coast, it's not West Coast, it's not North or South, it is just American now, which is just wonderful as far as I'm concerned. I really can't wait to dig into this stuff, so let's see how it tastes. So, another point that I really want to drive home real quick is that this phenomenon, this great food in Detroit, is actually spreading out from the city proper. I mean, it started in that city center, in that midtown area, and now it's made its way out to Dearborn Heights. We really can't go anywhere in the Metro Detroit area and not find good food. So, let's dig in real quick. I can't wait, to be honest. It smells delicious. I'm going to try the West Point first. As you can see, a very generous brisket sandwich there, which is looking, I'm a big fan of brisket, so this is looking phenomenal.
Try the meat by itself, it's outstanding.
Man, that is melt in your mouth brisket. I know that's stereotypical there, but absolutely phenomenal. I mean, there's nothing else you can say about that, is that brisket is something that you taste in like Georgia, right there, and it's up here in Michigan. I mean, that's just astounding. Oh man, that's good. I can't get over that. That's my view. I'm going to try everything else, but that's a strong running for favorite so far. Of course, the Zip Burger here. Good, very good. Doesn't hold up to the brisket as far as I'm concerned, but it is absolutely phenomenal. The Zip sauce adds a nice bite to it. And it's good for something if you don't want to get a classic burger, you want something a little bit different, this is a good option for that. It also comes in full size. All of these sliders do come in a full size burger as well. So if you're a bit more hungry and you don't want that variety necessarily, that's your option right there. And then something I've been actually looking quite forward to is this Dearborn ham here. I'm a huge fan of Dearborn ham, and they've hit it out of the park again. They've used it really well in this sandwich. So if you're looking for something that's not a burger but still in slider form, that's your option right there.
Wings.
Boneless wing here. I mean, you can't go wrong with wings, but let's see how 342 takes their wings here. Like I said, never go wrong with a boneless wing. They use a classic Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on there, and the wings are nice and crispy on the outside, but very tender meat. So, you really cannot go wrong. Well, excuse me, I'm just enjoying myself way too much here.
I like it.
We're gonna try out some of the sides that we got here. Now, sides fairly simple. It's bar food, you know. What do you expect? You got the classic onion ring, and of course you got classic fries as well. I'm gonna go for the onion ring first. I always love a good onion ring. So let's give this a whirl. What do you got? What am I gonna say? Onion ring. It's a good onion ring. If you like them, that's your option right there. They're good. I mean, sometimes onion rings come out like soggy and all that. You know, you probably know what I'm talking about. And they're not good. These hold their integrity. The batter is high quality, and the onions are good. What else can you say besides that? Now, last but certainly not least, these wonderful fries here. So they've been fried and they have a little bit of a spice on them. And I'm going to give them a whirl real quick. Again, where can you go wrong with fries? It's better. It's better than any classic bar fry that you've ever had. It's got a good spice to it, but it's the classic taste that we're all used to. Again, where are you going to go wrong with fries? I'm going to have a second bite of that. But yeah, this is delicious. You guys will excuse me real quick because I'm going to absolutely destroy this meal.
So Ryan, the fact that you're enjoying this meal,
yeah,
it's a clear indication that people have to come here now.
Oh yeah, people have to come here. But this is sort of a local secret, if you will. It's a hole in the wall. So if you do come here, I don't want the vibe to change that much. So just bring yourself. Don't tell your friends.
Yeah. By the way, mention we don't get any money from any restaurants.
No.
Nothing. We do this on our own. We won't even let them pay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we're not being sponsored by anybody.
Right. Yeah. We pay for the meals and all that too. I mean, this is just a fun thing. I wanted to showcase what food in Detroit looks like and what food in Detroit especially tastes like.
Yeah.
So
it's unbelievable.
Absolutely
you have to come
unbelievable.
to Detroit just to eat.
Yeah. I mean, Detroit is becoming a destination for food.
I mean,
but
you're gonna gain 5 pounds eating here, but it'll be fun afterwards.
Right. But yes. Anyway, you people will excuse me. I am going to I'm gonna dig in here, and you don't want to see that. All right, well, we had a wonderful meal here at 342 Bar and Grill. Those sliders were absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad you guys didn't see me tear into that meal after we did our quick talking there because, well, let's say no one in the restaurant was the same afterwards. But anyway, it was a wonderful meal here at 342. I can't wait to come back, honestly. I'm going to come here on my own time, maybe with our lovely director here. But other than that, from cold Dearborn Heights, in this very winter time, we had a very lovely and comforting meal. So if this is something that you're looking for, stop by 342. Unassuming, but delicious. This is Ryan, signing off.